All right, let's watch this daggone video. Let's watch this video. 109, 109, BizarreBub 109, volume 109. Well, I guess that could be version. It could be version. I'm gonna say volume. Volume 109, BizarreBub scary comp. All right, let's watch. Let's watch it. Let's watch the video.
On November 14 of 2025, a small family rents out an Airbnb for a few days, unaware that they would encounter something very unsettling while staying there. They had booked the place in advance for an upcoming wedding that was out of town, so staying here made sense. But one night, after coming back from walking their dog, this happens.
It's always the dog.
We're just out walking my dog, and when we came in, we heard...
Why is he on the stairs like that? Oh, no. Oh. Well, did you...
Jesus Christ.
Did you at least check and make sure it's not an actual intruder? Maybe call the neighbor? Pretty doggy? Yeah. Hey, lock that window too. Lock that window too. Don't just leave it unlocked now. Lock it. Lock it up. Oh.
Grinch!
Somehow, the leash on her dog's collar suddenly jolts up in a quick motion before wrapping itself around her dog. It just flings up as if someone had chucked it up.
Okay, now that's weird.
But clearly,
that's weird behavior.
No one is seen on the
that's
stairs
weird
to have
behavior. I
done
won't
that,
lie.
which is very odd considering that just moments ago this was heard. Now, Sydney, who recorded this video,
that's
was
like
just
my
as
worst
baffled
fear.
as the Airbnb host who received this video from her. But this wouldn't be the only video she sends, because the next day, while placing the leash on the stairs to see if it would jump
There's
again,
always more.
This is captured.
Okay, so this is the leash.
Wait, is the rug on the stairs not? Isn't that not dangerous? What if the rug slips? Okay, I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. Yo, stairs are dangerous as is. If I but if I hear my stairs, if I hear footsteps on my stairs, in the like, and I'm by myself and I don't, oh, dude, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine it. I don't want to imagine it. Is he gonna do it again?
There she goes again.
No, that dog's acting weird.
She's gonna move, but she's definitely sensing something.
No, that dog's acting weird.
Every single day.
Although the leash doesn't move this time, her dog goes ahead and does this. For some reason, it's at the same time the leash is on the steps.
Maybe the
that
rug
her
is
dog
stinky.
begins to search for something. But like before, nothing appears to be there. Sydney even checks the rug to see if anything on or under it was making her dog behave this way. But
Yeah,
still,
that rug is too
nothing. However, there's something in this video that's worth pointing out, and it's a detail that appears in other videos that Sydney recorded of her dog. Watch closely.
So I wanted to show you guys some footage of my dog with
Yeah, that rug
these
is way too loose.
stairs. So here's another clip that I got of her doing it, walk over and see her, and she was so locked into this.
Now, if you didn't notice, in each video, Sydney's dog is always around a certain area of the stairs. It's always the middle or lower half of the steps, but never the top. If it wasn't for this detail, Sydney would not have realized this.
So I think I figured out why my dog
Oh gosh.
just is always hanging out right here. So I just
There's a room under the stairs, right?
door back here.
What do you mean you just found a
I
door?
don't think that it's what's on the stairs. I tried to check, but
Oh, so I'm just supposed to believe that you didn't know this door was here this whole time? How long have you lived here? Did I miss a crucial detail? How long has she lived in this house? And then you ain't never opened the door. You better call somebody. She need to call somebody. She need to call all her friends over before but you can't open that door. You need to call like 30 friends over, throw a party, and then open the door. And then open the door. I'm not opening that door by myself. If I find a door in my house I ain't never seen before, I'm going outside and I'm calling somebody. I'm not going back in until they get here.
The door is locked. Obviously,
I need backup.
So they lock a lot of the doors up. Yeah, I don't think that it's what's on the stairs like what I initially thought. I think it's
It's a rental for the right. It's an Airbnb. That's right. Oh my gosh. How do I? Oh, you're right. It's an Airbnb. I forgot that crucial. Hey, it still applies. Everything I said still applies. I don't care. It still applies. I'm not doing it. I'm not opening the door.
It explains why her dog is never seen on top. She seems to be sensing something that's in this room. But the question is, what exactly is she sensing? Wanting to find out, Sydney and her sister probe around the space to see what it might be that's inside. But during this moment, while recording, they capture this.
So this is the switch. You guys can see the light is on right there.
Is there gonna be a shadow in the light?
I wonder if...
No. No. Don't do that. Don't.
Just, maybe there's something right behind the door.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Almost immediately
Oh,
after
no,
Sydney
get the
pulls out
gun.
her phone, the doorknob suddenly
Get the
turns.
boomstick.
Although no one was seen on the other side, the door handle moves as if held from the other end. Now Sydney was
Get the
under the
boomstick.
impression that a person had turned the knob, so they reach out to the Airbnb host and ask if anyone else is renting the place.
Sent the video to the landlord of the Airbnb, and hold on, let me turn asking like, hey, is there someone else renting it out as well as us or what? Because basically he was like, no, you guys are the only ones that are in the Airbnb right now, like for the week.
After finding out that no one else is inside, Sydney concludes that what happened that night wasn't a case of someone co-renting the house, but rather another paranormal occurrence.
I wouldn't be able to sleep
To her,
in the house
this
after
is much
that.
preferable over having a stranger inside the house. But despite being at ease now, knowing that it's not a person, the doorknob incident still baffles her. This is so, especially given that it still moves now and then.
Yeah.
At least you're not alone this time.
Scary. Okay. Okay, every time we've knocked before, this doorknob would turn a little bit.
Those crystal doorknobs are cool though. I've seen a couple of them when I was younger. Stop going under the door. You're stop going under the door. Stop going under the door. I don't want to see it. You gonna break the phone. Oh my gosh, every time she goes under the door, dude. Now your phone's gone forever. How deep is that room? No. No.
As it turns out, this room was actually a basement. Out of nowhere, the phone gets
basement?
yanked inside before tumbling down the steps and landing on its face. But it's before it tumbles that something weird happens. If you didn't notice, the phone moves on its own again before falling down.
Basement is wild.
But of course, the strangest part is when the phone somehow lifts itself. Neither Sydney nor the Airbnb host could explain this. It just rises up before falling back with no footsteps around to suggest that someone was there. It's no wonder why many see this as being paranormal. To Sydney and her sister, that's exactly the case. Whatever had been inside did not seem to like their intrusion, from the leash moving on its own to the phone being pulled inside. It currently remains unknown as to what exactly occurred here, but as with all videos,
you're supposed to just go
judge on whether or not something supernatural took place. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I ain't like that one. They got me. I got me goosey. I got the goosey bumps. I got the goosey bumps off that one.
Now, the following video was recorded by a grandmother who lives alone with her dog and 2 cats. However, it appears that her pets aren't the only ones keeping her company, because according to her, there's something in her house that won't leave her alone.
В зеркале было отражение чего-то не очень непонятного. На видео. Я вам всем докажу.
According to Polina, last night she recorded a video of something that appeared in her bedroom. It showed up in the same spot where it often appears, around the mirror. She's been trying to get it on camera as her family believes it's nothing. They believe it's her old age that's making her see things. But after watching this video, they're not so sure now if that's the case. Take a look.
As long as it ain't no daggum face, bro.
Уходи отсюда. Я тебя не боюсь. Уходи отсюда. Уходи из моего дома. Уходи. Я тебя не боюсь.
Alright now. Don't get too aggressive. Don't make it upset. Just ask politely. You didn't even say please. You didn't even say please.
Уходи отсюда.
What language is that?
Уходи отсюда. Я тебя не боюсь.
Oh. It's like Russian, right? Look like Russian. Or Ukrainian,
уходи.
Right?
Уходи,
He
я
might have
сказала.
said it.
Уходи отсюда. Уходи, я тебя не боюсь.
After Polina realizes that what she'd seen wasn't there, she catches sight of this, a dangling ornament beneath the lamp, moving on its own. However, it wasn't just swaying back and forth as one would expect. It was curving upwards in a strange manner that neither a draft or wind current could cause. Now, whatever happened that night is something that remains uncertain. In either case, whether paranormal or not, just seeing this out of nowhere is unsettling. But one night, Polina decides to record again because apparently she saw the same figure hiding inside her fireplace. Take a look.
Why is the house so dark? Oh, that's so creepy. That's so creepy. That's so creepy. I don't even skip it. Skip it. I don't even want to see it.
Like something out of a nightmare, what looks like a head suddenly appears in the fireplace. And the freakiest part is that it shows itself right when Polina starts to get close. It's as if whatever this was had realized she was approaching. Understandably, she was freaked out by this, but more so after going back to the space and seeing the fireplace completely empty now. Like before, what she saw initially is now gone.
Bro,
now currently, no new videos have been shared by Polina, whether supernatural or something else. These 2 clips are without a doubt pretty terrifying.
I would lose my mind, I'm telling you, dude.
Now, the following video comes from a young mother named Akina, and ever since having her first child, she's been posting numerous videos of her baby boy. It's her first child, so it makes sense that she would want to capture every moment involving her son Ponko. From the time he was born to the moment he got his first playpen, Akina has been sharing lots of memories involving Ponko on her page. However, not every moment has been shared online, and for good reason. On January 29th of 2024, at around 2:30 in the morning, Akina was dead asleep when she suddenly woke up to something in her bedroom. Thankfully, little Ponko was unaware of what was happening, because during this moment, something pretty frightening happened. The following
yank the clothes off?
was caught. Take a look.
The covers off. I said not the clothes. Don't yank the clothes off. No, the covers. Just gonna yank the covers off. You see a lot of those videos where you yank the blanket off right from the bottom, and they get up, jump out of bed, run out. It's just the door. What? Oh, you got an intruder. You got an intruder. Call 911. Tell him what's happening. What in the fish paste is happening? What, the baby got a bottle, it looks like? Yo, the way that babies just like just hold the bottle with one hand and chug it down while they're staring off into space and looking at random stuff is always it's always so interesting to me. That's always so interesting to me. They got a mean grip on that bottle, I'm telling you. A mean grip. What? Well, don't you sit there. Are you scared or not? With your slippers on. All right, what's the plan?
It's no wonder why Akina didn't want to share this video initially. Now, besides the fact that the door opens and closes all by itself, there's something Akina mentions that makes this whole video even more terrifying. According to her, at this moment, she had seen a figure standing at the doorway which looked a lot like her husband. But the weird part about this is that her husband had not come home from work yet. It was only a few hours before he came back. But strangely, to Akina, he was there, just staring at her from a distance. Now clearly, no one is there. However, if you listen closely to the audio, you can hear Akina's security alarm going off as though someone entered the house.
No.
It's for this reason she leaves the room to turn it off and to chase her husband, who was walking away at this point. But it's from this moment that things start to get creepier, because not long after, Akina acts strange. From standing motionless at the door to quickly coming in and sitting down in a rigid manner, it's almost as if Akina was someone else. But as it turns out, she was just scared, because after heading downstairs to see where her husband had gone, she saw that all the lights were still off and the door still locked. Her husband, as it seems, was not home yet.
Oh my gosh.
She heads back up and sits down while trying to figure out what just happened. If he wasn't home, then who was? She continues to replay this moment in her head despite occurring a while ago, but until it's figured out what happened, she'll continue to keep this video up on her page while sharing more videos of her son. For now, this occurrence remains a mystery.
Wow. That one was creepy. That one gave me the heebie-jeebies. Oh no, not another baby.
That freaked her out after noticing what was in it. One day, while looking at her security cameras, Adrian Dakota notices something inside her living room, but more specifically, around her child's playpen. She wasn't sure as to what she was seeing, so she zooms in and replays the video to check. It goes without saying, but what she saw continues to keep her up at night. Now, it's important to note that before this incident, Adrian had already been documenting strange things around her house, and for some reason, these occurrences had something to do with her children's toys.
Oh, I don't like those automatic toys. They creep me out. You ever walk past them in Walmart and they just go off for no reason?
Now, it might be easy to write this off as being just a glitch or a toy that's starting to malfunction, but what's strange is that this was happening day after day, one toy turning on after another. And that's without mentioning that during this time, Adrian's daughter had an imaginary friend who she said was very tall. Now keep this imaginary friend in mind, because this detail becomes important much later in the video she recently posted. The reason why she was so freaked out by the toys turning on was because prior to this, her daughter kept mentioning this imaginary friend. And apparently, this so-called friend would show up in places where her daughter said it was, usually inside the house near the toys. Adrian was so frightened by this, but more so by this video, because according to her, while taking care of her second child in another room, something terrifying appears in her living room. This is what she caught.
Bro, these automatic cameras are the creepy. I don't want to see it. Oh. Well, that's broken. Whoa! I thought there were 2 dogs. You're telling me that's not 2 dogs?
To Adrian, it appears that someone or something peeks out from behind her baby's playpen. Thankfully, her child wasn't in there during this moment. But strangely, even though no baby was occupying it, the figure itself looks like one.
That's not
Whether
a...
it's just pareidolia or not, it's obvious that something is there. Considering that a bowl just fell off the shelf with no apparent cause, Adrian can't help but wonder if whatever this was had been responsible for the other occurrences before. It
That's
is strange
weird,
how
dude.
each occurrence involves one of her children's things. Whether it's their toys or their small play enclosure, something unexplainable happens around them. This, of course, brings up the question, could this have been the supposed imaginary friend her daughter had previously mentioned? Or might this be something else entirely?
If that's not
Apparently,
a dog, I don't know
and
what it is.
unfortunately, there is yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
Oh, no, no, no.
Now, the following video was submitted to me by Ariane B, who writes
Oh, we
that she
outside
took this
with it.
video during a school field trip to the Philippines. It was 2010 when she recorded this, so understandably, the quality isn't that good. But despite being filmed on a cheap cell phone, she was able to capture something pretty noticeable on camera. And of course, what she notices is pretty creepy. According to her, she was taking a tour of an old fortress where many soldiers had lost their lives. This fortress is known as Fort Mills, and the section of this fort that Ariane was touring is known as Battery Grubs, a section where both Filipino and American soldiers had sacrificed their lives while defending against invading forces in 1942. While
Oh,
touring
no.
Battery Grubs, Ariane captures this.
Bro, the outside clips are creepy. What was that? That could have been anything. Oh, it does look like. Oh, it does look like somebody up there. I don't know. It's a bad
Now,
phone.
it's been
It's a
15
bad
years
camera,
since this video
dude.
was taken, and Ariane hadn't realized what was captured until rewatching this footage recently.
That's just the
On the
sun.
upper level
That's
of this
just the
barrack,
sun.
there appears to be something moving, but it doesn't look like a tourist who was just wandering. Rather, it looks like a moving blurb that disappears in an instant. Now, of course, given the camera's low quality, this might have just been a camera artifact, or in other words, a visual glitch. But it's worth noting that this only appears once throughout the entire video. Never again do we see anything like this afterward, suggesting that maybe this wasn't the camera acting up, but instead something that was actually there. As Ariane believes, this blurb was most likely the spirit of one of the soldiers who passed away during battle here. Perhaps this is them still living out the same scenario that played out during 1942, unaware that they're no longer alive. It's a sad thought, but nevertheless, this footage creeps out Ariane. So then, just what exactly was caught on camera at this fort?
Yeah. If you catch
you
a
caught
video
something
like
creepy on camera,
if you catch a video like that on camera, that's like, I mean, that's probably a legendary piece of footage in your family. You probably show all your family and all your friends, like, ooh, I want to see the video. My sister has a picture of a ghost, dude. My sister has a picture of a ghost, and it's creepy. It's creepy. She was at a friend's house and she was sitting on a couch, and like actually she wasn't sitting on the couch. She was standing and posing for the picture, and in the background was a couch, and you could see like a figure sitting on the couch. Almost plain as day. It's a creepy picture. It's a creepy picture. But what I'm saying, a video is crazy though. If you get like a crazy video, I say crazy way too much. If you get a video of something happening, that's like I mean, when you play it back and you look at it for the first time, it's got to be the craziest feeling in the world.
Or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to
It's gotta
check
be the
out
creepiest
and
thing
include in the
ever.
next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Hey, send this guy some videos.
That being said, let's
Send
get back to the
BizarreBub some
video.
videos. Well, some spooky videos. Don't send the dude nothing. Don't send him nothing crazy. Actually,
Now, it's often the case that videos on the paranormal take place inside a home. It's usually the setting that makes small disturbances feel twice as scary, but the same can be said for any place where something that shouldn't occur happens.
What kind of grocery store is
the
that?
case in this next video, where a group of Philippine students had caught something on camera inside an empty restroom, but as you'll see, it definitely wasn't. Take a look.
Is the Philippines just perma-haunted or something? That's a squeaky door. That's a squeaky door. That's bad.
Out of nowhere, the
Is that a
sound of
baby?
child crying emanates from inside the restroom. But the thing is, they're nowhere to be seen. The only thing that is seen are the empty stalls where just moments ago, the door to one of them began to open on its own. But even without seeing this, the voice alone is pretty unnerving.
Why you just flash a random picture of a bathroom in the middle of that? Dude, BizarreBub's got so much B-roll footage he just throws in the middle of everything.
It's enough to make anyone just run away. Now, very little info is available on this clip, but what was captured is just one instance of something supernatural that occurred here. This school is said to be haunted. So then, was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured?
What are you doing in the bathroom with the lights off?
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
Thanks, BizarreBub. Everybody subscribe to BizarreBub. Immediately. Hey, that was creepy. That was just as creepy as the last one. We're on a roll. I'm gonna have to find a little bit more variety. Because I mean, realistically, I guess we could just watch all 108 more of these. But we gotta find something else to throw in the mix. But hey, that was pretty good. Except for the girl in the Airbnb who got the phone snatched. I don't know about that one. I'm on the fence about that one. It was creepy though. It was creepy.